Now, the new stock price finished trading at $3.82 yesterday, which this is something that I suppose it brought some relief to those, especially, or to the new investors, because this stock has been beaten down for quite some time. I know we might not be where we were maybe even 2 weeks ago, but yeah, hopefully in the long term this stock recovers to not only double digit, which is $10, but to the all-time high, because one of the things that we are seeing on NIO is that their fundamentals continue growing. I mean, there is no way that if you are investing into EV cars or EV stocks, you would not know of the company by the name of NIO, because of their breakthroughs, their success, the kind of cars they make, the kind of sales they are generating recently. There will always be that thing that when you talk about NIO, if you really follow EV stocks, you will know it's a no-brainer that NIO is a company that is also doing well, though they are not yet profitable. I mean, in terms of sales, we've been seeing NIO growing in terms of sales, and it is for this reason that we see even big financial institutions really interested into this company. I mean, based on the recent article I was just reading this morning, in the first quarter, 19 hedge funds held positions onto the NIO stock, which shows you the kind of optimism they have when looking into the EV stock like NIO. This shows you that they see the potential that lies within the NIO stock. This shows you that these companies are also seeing the growth that is happening onto NIO, and they see the potential that lies within the NIO stock. I know in recent days the stock price has not been moving as we want, but one of the things that we are seeing, even from the article that I was reading this morning, is that they are noticing the growth that is taking place onto the NIO company, which is why I was saying, or I've been saying recently, that the issue with the stock price, it is not going hand in hand with NIO as a company, because NIO as a company, it is doing exceptionally well. Q2, we saw them reporting record-breaking quarterly deliveries of 57,373 cars, which they have never sold in a quarter, which is something that shows you growth, which is something that, of course, it is showing that NIO, it is becoming a better company than it was since its existence. Yes, I will say this again, yes, NIO might not be profitable, but it is starting to show a clear path that we are heading towards profitability. Looking at the current fundamentals, looking at the kind of projects that NIO is doing and implementing, I think you and me can agree that NIO is on a road to profitability. Very soon we will be talking about some of the events that happened before NIO became profitable, which is something that is pretty interesting, or it will be interesting to have those conversations and just to remember where NIO comes from. I mean, where NIO is going, it's a no-brainer that in the next 5 years NIO will definitely not be close to where they would have grown in terms of their revenues, they would have grown in terms of their sales, their products that they offer, which is something that makes me to look forward to the next 5 years, 10 years, and see where NIO could be. I mean, if we are surprised to the kind of projects, to the kind of developments, technology that NIO is deploying right now, imagine the kind of technology that we're going to see NIO deploying in the next 5 to 10 years. This is something that really encourages me to load the boat, increase my holdings onto the stock, because I know where NIO could be in the next 5 to 10 years. So many of the people might definitely regret why they are not taking the opportunity where we are seeing now of us seeing NIO trading at $3.82. I mean, come on. From the breakthroughs that we have been seeing coming from NIO, from the good things that we have been reading about NIO, from the announcements that we've been seeing NIO making, and the results that NIO we've been seeing reporting, this just has to make us wonder where NIO is going, or where NIO could be in the next 5 to 10 years. I mean, when I invest into this stock, I'm not investing into this stock for the short term. When I started investing onto the NIO stock, and that was back in 2020, I knew I was in it for the long term, which is why till today I've not sold a share onto NIO. Do I regret? No, because I think where NIO could be in the next 5 to 10 years will be nothing compared to where it is currently at the moment. So yeah, man, I know some people might come and bash us for holding NIO that long, or bash me for holding NIO that long, but it is because from day one I knew this company was special. From day one I knew this company is a company which is just set for greatness. And I will definitely share a story once we get to profitability, or at least once NEO get to their all-time high. I will remind you, I will remind those that are against NEO, those short sellers that always try to find bad stuff to talk about NEO, and tell you exactly, or remind you exactly what I'm saying onto this video, and that is NEO. It is a company whose fundamentals are growing in the next and in the next 5 to 10 years. This company will be at a place where so many of the people are definitely going to regret not buying the stock or the NEO shares at these $3.82, which we saw them closing at yesterday. I mean, I know these are just my opinions. I'm not saying go and pile on to NEO. You have to make your own decision because it's your own money at the end of the day. But personally, whatever money I get, I try to prioritize this stock because I know where it could be, and I don't want to be one of those people who regret not participating or not buying enough shares onto NEO, which is why whatever money I will have, I will definitely go buy this NEO stock. I mean, there are a couple of big financial institutions that are very bullish onto the NEO stock, which gives us also as the retail investors hope. I mean, companies like Deutsche, they've got a price target on NEO of around $10. Looking when NEO is currently trading at, you and me can definitely agree that it's opportunity for you to scoop more shares, to scoop more holdings, because in the long term, NEO is a company that is set to do very well. NEO is a stock that it is just set for greatness, and those that are persevering throughout these headwinds of share price and having the guts to add or load the boat onto this stock will definitely be rewarded in the long term. Otherwise, with all that, just thought I'd just remind you once again of what company NEO is becoming. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the likes button, comment and subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click the notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.